Well, good evening. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. Thank you for coming in. Tonight, we're going to go over 7 of the top questions or 7 questions asked about this program. So maybe not top, but some questions I like to go over Friday night. If you have questions about anything, ask me. Ask me. Now is the time to ask. So we're going to start with question number 1. What kind of support and mentorship is included in this program? So let's talk about that. We have, let me get in here. And let me tell you, we have 43.6 thousand people in our community. So that's an awful lot of people, you think, right? It sounds like a lot of people, but there's 5 point whatever we're at right now, billion people in the world. So we are just like this small little tiny piece, but we are big in our community, if that makes sense. We have 197 people online right now. We have the best community as far goes as what we are doing online. I don't think that there is a better one out there. That's my personal opinion because I love what we have. I love who's in it. I call them my family because you know what? We actually help each other. We're not competing. We're all doing the same thing inside of our community, and it's great. So if you ever get stuck, if you're ever, there is help. We have tech support, although you don't need to know tech, but we have tech support. We do have mentor meetings. We actually have 6-figure income earners that do our mentor meetings, which is awesome. Also, what else? We do have now Legacy is the top one. Okay. So for those that come in on Legacy, we actually have a special mentor meeting every single Tuesday by who I call the Millionaire Mama. So she's the one that came up with this program. You can actually ask her questions on a Tuesday. If you get your hand up in the Zoom meeting fast enough, you can actually ask her questions. So it's not like she's out of reach. She is in reach. She does exactly what we do. So because we make 100%, she's not getting like a percentage of what we actually make. We get, all of us, every single one of us, we get 100%, which is crazy, right? It is crazy. So then you may ask, well, how does she make money? There's a $29 website fee, which is nothing for a website, because this website is built for you. It's given to you. All you're doing is connecting the payment gateway. It's a website built for you. You didn't even, $29 is, let me tell you what $29 is for a website. That is unheard of. I would never personally do a website for $29. That's crazy. And on top of that, we don't have any monthly fees. There are no monthly fees, which is why I love what I do. It is amazing what you're being presented right now, because it is an opportunity to be your own boss, to work your own hours, to do it on the times that fit you. You do have to work. This is not a get rich scheme. This is nothing like that. You do got to work. You have to put the effort into this. It's a 2-hour workday. Okay. So usually during the week, I pick a part of this business and I focus on different parts every single night. So if you ever want to go back and you want to look at a prior night, you can go to YT, because I have longer form content there, and you'll actually see the entire live on YT. Bye, guys. Have fun. Love you. So you'll see the whole entire video, the live on the YT channel. Okay. Question number 2. How does the Legacy differ from other online income programs? I'm going to tell you that. The answer to that is If you've ever been looking at anybody else's programs out there, I'm going to tell you that Legacy is truly built for the beginner. That's who it's for. So if you don't know tech, if you don't have experience, if you don't know anything about this, if you don't have a degree, if you want to learn how to make money online, how to have a side hustle, this is amazing. Okay. You don't have to take weeks to learn some new thing. You don't have to do that. Okay. This is how easy this beginner, hold on a second. I got to fix. You want your phone?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Okay, here it is. So you don't have to take forever to get up and running, which is why I love it. So you get to learn and earn at the same time. All right. Question number 3 for tonight is the program beginner friendly, even if I have no tech skills? Okay. So we did go over this already. It is beginner friendly because you don't need to have tech skills. Now, I'm going to say this. When you go in and you choose whoever you're going to use for payment, you have to connect your payment gateway to the website that's provided for you. But there is a video that shows you the steps, step by step, how to do it. Okay. Now, if you're like, well, I don't even want to do that, you can pay somebody to do it inside of our community. Like we have tech for that. Or you can come into one of the tech classes and say, I'm stuck. I don't know how to do this. And we have 2 Michelles. We have Michelle with 2 L's and one Michelle with 1. Michelle with 2 L's actually is the one that does a lot of the tech. So she would help. And I've seen her just take over somebody's monitor, take over so that she could go in there and she could fix whatever. So you have options, which is another reason why I love what I do, because not only did I have options, you have options. You can do this. It is not just for people that know the space or just for people that have experience or anything like that. This is beginner friendly. And that's why I love it. That's why I don't go any further. Can you go further? Yeah, you can. In the program, you can actually learn how to do your own. You can make your own program, make your own product, make your own course, do all that stuff if you want to. I don't focus on that because I focus on the quickest way to get up and get running, because you don't want to take all this time to learn. You don't want to take a whole bunch of time to get going. It is the quickest, easiest, simplest way to get going. All you need to do is pick your program, come up. This is the fun part. Pick your name for your website. What's your name going to be? And then you got to pay GoDaddy for your website name and for an email. And you pay to the community the $29 website fee and the program. That's it. That's all. And you're up and running. No more monthly fees. There's no monthly fees. There's no monthly fees at all. I shouldn't say no more because there's none. And you can be up and running in a few days. Depends on you. I was up in a few days running. I just followed the step-by-step process. I was up and going. I loved the ease of it. I loved how quickly I could get going. I wasn't looking for something that was going to take months on end to get going. I wasn't looking to have to learn or take training for anything. I didn't want to do all that. I just wanted to make money, do it from home. That way I could be home with my kids. I'm a mama of 5, but I have 2 adults and I have 3 homeschoolers. So number 4 question, the 4th question is, what income streams are included and how do they work? Okay, so that's a good question. I am going to say this. Okay, let me write it down. So Legacy is the one that I came in on, and that's the one I promote, and that one is 9. Now, right away, I get access to all 4 income streams. What are they? Well, the first one is called Legacy, like I said. The next one is called Digital Mastery, and that one is 6. The next one is 3. And the last one is 1. And that one is called Launchpad. And this is Daily Pay. And that's Blueprint. And I have to fit that in there. Okay. So these are the 4. Legacy, Digital Mastery, Daily Pay, Blueprint, and Launchpad. 9, 6, 3, and 1. That's 4 streams of income. That's what I promote. I get to promote all of them because I came in on Legacy. And that means when you make that purchase, you get the legal rights, which I love, to turn around and promote those. Okay. So whatever one you come in on, you get to promote it and the ones underneath it. So if you chose to come in on, let's say you chose to come in on 6, you get 3. You get to promote 6, 3, and 1. Those are the kind of deposits that you would see because those are the programs that you'd be promoting. Okay. So those are the numbers that you would see. You would get a mixture of those depending on what customer bought what. Okay. So that's how that works. I don't go into the details. Obviously, the higher up you go, the more info is in there. This is just to get going. This has a little bit more. Mastery has a little bit more. And Legacy has everything from courses to products to community. A lot of that is in here as well. But the first 2 are not, they don't have as much as those other ones. If you want to see exactly what's in there, because I don't go through them and I don't list them, people, the beginners, are usually not fans of knowing everything that's in them. But if you want to know, if you're the person who wants to know, when you go to grandysgettingpaid.com and you put your email in, you're going to get access to see all of the programs. You can actually go through each one and see what's in them. And then you can make a decision. Do I want to go forward? Do I not want to go forward? It's completely up to you. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to screenshot that in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So next question we have for tonight is, that was question 4. Question number 5 says, can I see some success stories or testimonials from others who have joined the program? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So when I do my lives, actually, even on my videos, you can go through videos of mine. I do have a testimonial section, which I don't really add to all that much. I probably should. On YT, I have a testimonial section. But you will see, and also in the shorts, I think there is some on YT, and on here on TT, you're going to see them just in the videos. You would see like a white background, or I'm pointing to something. Those are testimonials. Also, at the end of some of my lives, if I have time, I take you inside and I show you the community. If you're on YouTube, yes, you don't see it because I use my camera for YouTube. But if you're on TikTok, I do take TikTok into the community and I show you the wins for the day if I have time. So yes, you do get to see that stuff. You can also see it in different areas on my platforms. You'll see testimonials. Number 6, how do I know if the Legacy is the right fit for my current situation? Okay, that's another great question. So the answer to that is, well, there's 3 things that you need to be. 3, okay? First thing is, are you willing to learn something new? Because this is new. It's going to take you some time to learn how to do these videos, okay? How to do the copy paste free ads. So are you willing to learn? Got to ask yourself that first. Second, are you coachable? If you come into one of the mentor meetings and you're like, why do I, or how do I, whatever your question is, if you are told by, let's say, our millionaire mama, if she says, no, you need to make sure that you do this in your videos, and you're like, yeah, okay, and you don't do it, That's not being very coachable. If you are given instructions on a piece of paper, okay, because there's a blueprint to follow. Now, it's not on paper, but there's a video to follow. If you choose not to follow the video, well, then that's not being coachable. So you are the only one who can answer this. Are you willing to learn something new? Are you coachable? And number 3, are you going to show up? Because it's not, like I told you before, it's not a get rich thing. So if you're willing to show up, you're willing to work the 2 hours, you're willing to put in the effort and learn this, then yes, it's proven to work. It is a proven business that works for people. So it has replaced full-time jobs. It has replaced part-time jobs. Yes, anybody can do this from 18 to 80 plus, as long as you're willing to be those 3 things, okay? Coachable, willing, and show up. So you can answer that. I can't answer it for you, but I can tell you that those are the things that you need to be in order to succeed. Okay. What number am I at? That was number 6. Okay. Number 7. We're flying through these questions. So if you have any questions, thank you for the follow, Valentina. If you have any questions, I hope I didn't miss any questions. If you have questions, drop them in the comments because I am here to answer questions. Okay. Number 7, do I need to create content or build a following to make money with this program? Okay. So if you are new here, yes, we create content. We actually create 3 videos a day and we post those videos on social media. You pick one platform, you post 3 videos. You also go and you do what is called posting of free ads. Okay. You're copying and pasting. That's it. That's what we do. That's all that's in your 2-hour workday. It isn't hard. And you're like, is that it? Do you want to make money online? You want to do it in the simplest beginner way to do it? This is it. You do not want a following. Okay. So a lot of people are like, well, do I need a following? No, it's better that you start with 0. Big goose egg, okay? 0 following. Why? Because once you start to post your videos, those videos are going to attract the right people to you. So we want you to start off like brand new, fresh, and 0 followers. Okay? So I hope that answers those questions. Those were like the 7 questions for tonight. If you have questions, fire away and ask me because I am here. I'm on for another, well, we'll see how busy it is. But let me show you that 2-hour workday, okay? While I'm waiting to see if anybody has any questions. So what's in the 2-hour workday? Because a lot of people go, how is that possible? I'm going to show you, okay, how it is possible. So your first hour of work is doing exactly what I said, creating 3 pieces of content. Just like that. You're going to create 3 pieces of content in that first hour. Remember, we are mastering that 2-hour workday. That's the goal. So in the beginning, you're going to be like, oh, it took me longer. Yeah, it's going to take you longer. The goal is to master it. You want to get that. You want to be the one that takes 2 hours and you're done. You should put aside an hour for learning. We have a meeting, pop into the meeting, listen to what's going on so that you can create better content, so that you can grow in this and you can reach who you need to reach. Now, the next, I don't know what happened there. Hold on a second. My light just went on. Okay, the next half hour, you're going to do what I said, the posting of free ads. All it is copy and paste. Copy, paste. That's it. Half hour is posting free ads. So just like you do Craigslist, just like you do on Facebook Marketplace, whatever, you're just going to copy and paste, copy and paste. That's it. It's not hard. It is the easiest thing to do. So those are the two major things. You're going to be like, that's the last half hour is going to be, it's going to have to do with the comments. Okay. And you're going to be like, that's it. Yeah, that's it. We use social media. Okay. Half hour responding to comments. That's it. That's it. You probably already do some of this stuff. I'm sure you've already posted or sold something on a marketplace. Instead of doing a garage sale, did you just list something to sell? Because that's what we're talking about. I'm sure you've already taken videos of your family, videos of things, videos when you go travel. It's video. That's it. And if you don't want to show your face, we have an option. Okay. So I love options. You can do it faceless. Yeah. We have people that they can't do it and that don't want to do it with their face. Some of them, because of work, they can't. Other people choose not to show up and show their face. So they choose faceless and it works. So there's a whole section inside of here, a whole section on faceless. I never got into faceless all that much. I played around with it on Instagram, but I didn't focus on it. My focus was here in YouTube. So pick your platform. You need to master your 2-hour workday, and then you need to do that with one platform. Don't go out to other platforms yet. As a newbie, as a beginner, just stick to one. And then your half hour is responding. So we do what is called a call to action in our content at the very end. If you go through my videos and you listen, at the very end, I tend to say, if you want to know how, drop me a how in the comments. That's my thing. Okay. Everybody has their own thing. Some people say, put ready in the comments, put yes, or put heck yes, or whatever. I just say, if you want to know how, drop me a how. And some people will go in there and they'll say how. That's where you respond. You're like, okay, this is where you go. You're going to go to my website, Granny's Getting Paid right there, right here. And you're going to put your email in, and then you're going to get the details on the programs. That's it. Man, this is the easiest way to make money online. So what are you waiting for? Like, this is it. You got to get started so you can actually start to get videos out there. If you're going to wait, that's just more wasted time waiting. It is. So getting started, it's not, you could be up and running. You could be up and running in a couple days, in a couple hours. It's completely up to you. It took me a couple days. Sorry. It took me a couple days, but I was posting videos like you probably can go back on my YouTube and look at videos from the very first beginning. Okay. And I started posting pretty fast, pretty fast. I think I was posting within that first June 10th week, something around there. Anyways, it isn't hard. This is the easiest thing I found. I was looking for work from home stuff for years. And when I say years, I say from November 2022 till now. I've been looking for work not from now till June. I was looking for work from home. I had stopped for a period because I was door dashing, and I was like, yes, okay, we're doing good. We're door dashing. And then the dreaded thing happened, and I share this often because people lose jobs all the time. They lose jobs. I lost a job in my 20s, and here I was again. I lost a job. Now, this explains why I probably have been self-employed my whole entire life, other than in my early 20s and just this past 12 end of 23 and beginning of 24, I did DoorDash for the first time ever. And that's pretty much self-employed as far as I'm concerned. Nobody was telling me what to do and how to do it. You still had things you had to follow, but it's not like if you wanted to work, you went to work. But I lost my truck and my job in the same night. I don't think that ever happens to anybody other than probably DoorDasher. And it was awful. So how did I find this? Thank you for the follow. How did I find it? And I'm telling you, the night that it happened, I don't know if it was like a day before. Anyways, I saw this girl talking on TikTok and I was like, what are you talking about? And I heard money and I went, yeah, because you know what you think. Somebody's talking about large amounts of money and you think, yeah, I'm not wasting my time, right? So I scrolled on past it, but I must have stopped long enough for the algorithm to say, ooh, she's interested. Because my truck, when I lost my job and my truck that night, probably 2 days later, I'm scrolling again on TikTok looking for a laugh because I just lost my job and my truck in the same day. I'm looking for a laugh and I see the same girl. Well, you know what happens when you're in a different situation, right? I stopped and I was like, what are you talking about now? Because now I'm ready to listen. What is it that you have? Can I do it? What is it? So there was 3 things, and I'm just going to put this aside. I'm going to give you let you screenshot in 3, 2, 1. So there are 3 things that when I saw her, I was like, okay, there's 3 things that you got to tell me first. Number 1, can I work from home? Yes. It was a homeschooling mom telling me, another homeschooling mom, that I could do it. And I was like, that's my kind of girl. So second, I said, do I need a degree? Do I need experience? No. I said, yes. Third, the third most probably more important than the degree thing. Yeah, more important. Do I have to talk on a phone? Because I'm not interested in talking on a phone. She said, no phones at all. No answering the phone. Yes, we work on our phone with our fingers, but there is no phone. And when I say work on the phone with the fingers, you're creating a video. So yeah, you're going to hashtag it. You're going to put a little description in. No answering phones, no cold calling, no chasing customers. Like, how much better can this be? Tell me. Because when I found it, when she told me that, I was like, okay, I can make money. I can do it from home and there's no stinking phone calls. Count me in. I was like, you don't got to tell me anything else other than how do I get started and what do I do? And I won't look back because this is changing my life, changing my kids' life, changing the people around me. Because obviously when you start making money, you can actually affect other people by helping other people. Okay. So I get to help other people. And in all that helping, I actually can help a stranger by saying, hey, did you know you could do this? Did you know that this is out there? When we get a good sale at the grocery store, I like to think of this. Whenever I find like a really good sale, I'm going to run and tell somebody, right? Or you're going to run and tell somebody, hey, man, I just got meat at the grocery store and they just marked it down. So come and get it. Hurry up before it's gone. You want to share. You want to tell somebody, man, look, did you know that you can do this as a beginner? Did you know you can make money online? Did you even know it existed? Because I didn't. I had no idea. Do you know how much money is it going to make? Like, how much do you have to make in order for this to affect you, in order for this to affect other people? Because it's not a lot. I'm going to tell you this right now. You don't need a lot of customers to have an impact on your life. You don't need a lot. And I need you to think about that. Why? Because originally I was like looking at the money thinking, man, that's a lot of money. But don't look at the money. Look at the number of customers. Because when you get that, when you really can grasp it, you're like, it is possible. Yeah, man, it is totally possible. So if let's just say, let me show you how possible it is. Because sometimes I will post a video and I will show you 1,800, this person, I'll go, congrats to this person. They had $1,800 day, or they had 1K in a day on a Saturday. I remember doing a video about that because there was 2 people, I think, within days that posted. And I like to share that. So let's just say, right? Let's just say all you need to do is make another, let's make it easy, 1,500 a month. Is that your goal? What would your goal be? Do you have a goal? If you could make anything, how much money would it make to make a difference in your life? 1,000, 3,000? Are you looking to replace a full-time job? Are you looking to replace part-time? What is your plan? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to achieve? So if I take my legacy, okay, I have legacy. I came in on legacy. If I got 2 customers this month, right, that would bring me in this. So would that make a difference for you personally? Would that make a difference? Or would you need 1,500? Or do you think that this is very small? Do you think 2 customers in a month is crazy? Like, do you think that's unrealistic? Or do you think it's realistic? I think it's realistic, totally doable. So let's just add a couple more customers. What if we got, what's a realistic number to you? You know, what is your goal? I'm going to say, let's pick a number. Let's say, what is that? Yeah, that is, let's do 9 times 10. What is that a week? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 2 a week. 500 customers. 500 would be a lot. Let's say 10. 10 customers. Now, you could do 500, but that would be off the charts. What is this? It is an educational program with a twist. That's how I like to say it. It is an educational program. It teaches you how to market online. You can use this in a business because you're learning skills, or you can do what I do because I like to help people make money online. So what I do is I promote the programs, and then I show you that you can promote the programs. So you can do the same thing that I do, or you can take the programs. There's 3 different things. You can take the programs, they're marketing, like it teaches you how to market. But the beginners is easy. Like you're just doing videos. You're just copying and pasting free ads. That's the beginner. That's promoting the programs, which is what I do. Second is I also have a Etsy shop. So I could promote it teaches me how to get my Etsy shops out better, which I didn't know. So you could use it as the education that it is. Third thing you could do is actually learn within there how to make your own course, how to make your own program, how to make your own product, so that you can sell those things online. It's all digital. Everything we do is online. So, and I'm going to tell you this, no matter which way you use this, like if you're going to use it and then you're going to turn around, if you're either going to sell it as a beginner like I do, or turn around and use it so that you can learn how to make your own stuff and sell, you can do that. Like I'm going to tell everybody, if you're not doing something online to make money, you need to be. Whether you do what I do or do something else, but find a way to make money online. And in ours, we don't pay monthly expenses. There's no monthly, nothing monthly. Like, and the best part about ours is I came in on 9 and my first sale was a 9. So my investment was paid back in my first sale. Also, my first nine, the nine that I paid is actually a write-off, a tax write-off, because I couldn't start the business without investing in it. So it's actually my first sale was actually the nine. Like, how awesome is that? I promote four, so it could have been 1, 3, 6, or 9, but my first one, which this program is in demand, they're all in demand, but the 100 probably is the one that sells the least. And then I don't know about the 3s and 6s. They're kind of in the middle, but the 9 is the one that sells the most because the people that are choosing this are the ones that are turn around and promote it. I hope that makes sense. So 10 customers in a month, right? That's what you're bringing in the door. If you hit 10 customers. So I know the money is like, what? Yes, it is. It seems like, man, who makes that? People who work smarter and not harder. And in this digital age, we have an opportunity to learn how to make money in a much smarter way. Like I sell designs on Etsy. If you would have told me 5 years ago that I could have done that, I would have thought you were crazy. If you could have told me that 2 years ago I could have started doing this, I regret that I didn't start it. I regret that I didn't find it. I didn't know about it. I didn't even know there was anything like this. But she made this 2 years ago. And because of her doing it, it has succeeded everything she ever thought. Like, she is helping people like me, like a mom. I'm a single mom, okay? So I don't have like 2 incomes here. Single mom, and I have 5 kids, and I'm homeschooling 3, and I got 2 adults. I don't have a degree. I'm not anybody, no. So it's beginner friendly. That's why I do it. It's beginner friendly. 10 customers is nothing. It really isn't. 10 customers that's nothing. Think about it. Even a slow store probably gets more than 10 in a month. And so anyways, I'll give you 3 seconds to screenshot that just so that you remember. Look at the customer numbers and not the amounts. I know the amounts are important, but you got to have a clear understanding of, okay, well, if I don't look at the money, because a lot of people are overwhelmed when they actually start to make money, and they look at it and go, I never thought this could be possible. And we don't think it's possible because we're not accustomed to this type of opportunity. We think it should be really difficult, but because of the internet and because of this, because it's an actual educational program where they've given us the legal right to turn around and sell it, man, it's like you hit the internet digital jackpot. And that's the truth. That is the truth. There is nothing like this anywhere. And it's not just, I'm not just handing you a program. You're not just purchasing a program. Okay. You get way more than what she should have done. She should have done this a lot higher. She should have. She could have. She could have. She really could have, because you're getting access to 6-figure income earners that were actually, they got their 6 figures from being in this program. They're applying what they learned and they're making 6 figures. And you know who does the mentor meetings? These 6-figure income earners. So they're the ones telling us, okay, I've been there, I've done that, this is how you do it. I mean, where do you get that? I am taking a Google digital marketing and e-commerce course. I don't have nothing near to what this is. Nothing. So if you are a beginner, if you're somebody who's just looking for a way to make that extra money, and I'm not talking big money. Is it there? It's there. It's there. You can make it. I don't know if you're going to follow. I don't know if you're going to do the posting, because it is, you have to be consistent. You got to post. You got to do the work. Okay. But the money is there. It's proven to work. We're not trying something. I'm not taking a dart and shooting it in the middle of the night, hoping that it hits the bullseye. This has been proven to work. And when you think about it, I mean, I haven't seen anything about this that I do not rave about, that I do not like. Like, I love every single aspect of this. And I try to do my best to show you everything about it so that you can make an informed decision whether this is something that you want to do or not. But as a beginner, as somebody who was just looking for a way to make money from home without a whole lot of like training, without having to be on my biggest complaint is to be on a phone. I don't want to be on a phone. I don't want to have to tell my kids to be quiet. Now I do tell my kids to be quiet. They're being quiet right now, but I'm not going to get fired from this if my kid comes out and screams. Do you know people are getting fired from their work from home jobs? Moms. I don't know about dads. I've seen moms lose their jobs because somebody heard their kid. Like, really? Where's the stuff for the moms? That's what I get upset about it, because I think moms, and nothing against dads, but moms, especially single parents, we're cleaning, we're cooking, we're doing laundry, we're making sure everybody's doing all their stuff. It is hard. It is hard. So this gives you time. This gives you money. This gives you the ability to do all the stuff that you need to do. So I am going to jump off of here for tonight. Those were the 7 questions. If you want to know how to get started, just go to grannysgettingpaid.com right there and right there. And you can put your email in and you will see the programs and you can make a decision. You can also unsubscribe at the bottom of the email. And if you want to continue, you can choose your program and get started. There are different ways to pay, different options. So make sure you always check your options. Also, if you have questions, please email me. That's how you'll get access to my email, is by putting your email in there. And then you're going to get one right back from me from an automated system, because my automated system is what you get. Now, the other part of that is, so if you have questions, ask me in an email. I like it. It's more secure. I also know your name and I know your email. And that way, when we talk, I know who I'm talking to. And you know who you're talking to, because nobody has access to my email except for me. So ask me questions. I don't mind answering questions. There's always, I have got a ton of information out there, a ton. And when you go to Granny's Getting Paid and you put your info in, your email in, you will see the 4 programs and you will see what's in every single program. And you can see the details. I don't go into it because I promote this as a beginner thing. If you want to go further, go further. That's good. I'm all for it. But if you want to stay a beginner and just promote the programs fast, easy, and you can get started like right away, then this might be for you. Thank you, Cece Kelly. Thank you for the baby penguin. I appreciate you. So that's it. We went over those questions. Unless you guys got any questions for me, I am going to jump off. My daughter has a special visitor today. What do you guys want? Yes. Okay. Go ahead. So yeah, my daughter's having a sleepover. We're having a movie night. Thank you. Yes, you too. You too. So I will be back. I might do a pop on Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. I might just do a pop on. But other than that, if I don't, it's usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But Mondays, if we don't have a meeting, then I'll show up on a Monday night like I did this past Monday, because our mentor meeting was at 1:00. So I like to be in the meetings. I like to hang out with all my family. So, anyways, they are my family. I love everybody in my community. And I don't know who's left in here, but if you are in the community, love you guys. Thank you so much. And for the newbies on the block, welcome. Join me again. And if you have questions, fire away. I'm an open book. Good night, guys. Good night.